there, Miss Annie here.
And Coach JC.
And you're watching
the Pinewood Super Good News Show.
Episode 7. The Pinewood Super Good News Show is your place for all things good news in the Pinewood community.
Speaking of good news, students have done an amazing job at reading this week. Just ask Ms. Tellner's first grade class. Students in her class have been working super hard on learning reading skills. In fact, some first graders even volunteered to read for Ms. Tellner and some of their classmates. Way to go, first graders.
Speaking of great readers, third grader Janaea decided that she wasn't only going to read by herself, but that she was going to read to all the kids at her daycare. Way to go, Janaea, for being a Pinewood leader and sharing your love of reading with the world.
The good news about reading just keeps on coming. This next good news comes in the form of a book recommendation. Simon in 3rd grade sent us his recommendation for the book Music for Everyone by Vera Williams. Here's Miss Annie in a tree telling us what Simon had to say about this book.
I have an amazing book for you. I think Music for Everyone by Vera Williams is a wonderful book. This book is my favorite because of the theme about happiness. In particular, the book shows that music can make everyone happy. In conclusion, this book is my favorite because of the characters, plot, and theme. I recommend this book. It is fantastic. Wow, Simon, that does sound like a really good book. Although none of us have been able to see each other in person, 2nd grade teachers got creative and went 2-dimensional. 2nd grade teachers printed out emoji versions of themselves and mailed them to each of their students. Check out these hilarious pictures of Pinewood students hanging out with paper versions of their teachers.
I wanted to hang out with the 2nd grade teachers as well, so I did. Which brings us to our next segment, Tea Time with Coach JC. You are now watching Tea Time with Coach JC.
And then I said, will I put the tea in tea party? Oh, I kid. By the way, you all look simply smashing today. How are you? Can I get you more tea?
This has been Tea Time with Coach JC.
In this week's Distance Learning Spotlight, we want to shout out Tegan in 2nd grade. Tegan has been doing great at turning her work in on time and showing kindness and cares along the way. Great job, Tegan. Keep up the great work.
In more great news, last week was Staff Appreciation Week. Now, although Staff Appreciation Week felt different this year because we couldn't see each other, the Pinewood PTA came together and celebrated Pinewood staff in a super thoughtful and special way by dropping off a gift at every staff member's house.
Although Staff Appreciation Week had to be a little bit different this year, it'll definitely be one that we always remember. Thank you so much, Pinewood PTA. Well, that's all we have for you this week, Pinewood. But remember, if you have any good news videos, stories, or shout-outs, you can send them to pinewood@moundsviewschools.org.
Until next week, Pinewood, bye!
Pinkies up, ladies.